welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal up against Newcastle United.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. White. Noni Madueke. Subimendi. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Takes the shot. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. Sandro Tonali. Jacob Ramsey. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And it's a quality pass. Has a go! Oh, superb reflexes! And over it comes. Not the clearance that was called for. And he has options available. Long way out this. And off the woodwork. Had the audacity to go for goal.
Well, what a goal that would have been. I'm surprised he took it on, to be honest. So close.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him? Well, can he find the net? But into the keeper's gloves. Good-looking run. Can they forge ahead? Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Oh, that's a penalty! This to make it 1-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Kai Havertz threads it nicely. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect, and as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. Bruno Guimaraes. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
And he's made headway. Oh, this could be menacing. Well, you can understand the protests because there hasn't been a card issued at all here.
Well, he's got to go for that, surely. He's a very lucky boy. There's clearly no cover, so it's a red for me.
Target, but the keeper up to the task of saving it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not a convincing clearance. Determined defending. Arsenal could threaten from this position. Subimendi. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Sandro Tonali. And nicely over the top. Sandro Tonali. Surely! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And there's the delivery. That's a good-looking ball. Sandro Tonali. And passing it well. And just like that, broken up. Great effort to keep that one in play. Possibilities for them to counter. Can he get them in front? An awe-inspiring piece of goalkeeping to prevent what would have been a magnificent goal on the counter-attack. Who can he pick out? Well, not great defending. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers.
As you can see from the stats, they're playing the ball around really well. The movement and the interchanging in positions have been good. But now it's about adding that quality in the final third on a consistent basis.
Madueke. Good work from Newcastle to win it back. Willock. Genuine chance. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Over it comes. And the header off target, but resolute defence. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Victor Gyökeres. Nice weight on the pass. And the chance is on. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. A good vision there. Nicely timed tackle. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Jacob Ramsey. Oh, good-looking run. Possibilities inside the box. Eze. Feeding it through. Can he keep his composure? Oh, a splendid save!
Well, once he's through 1v1, you just expect him to score, but the keeper's done brilliant to deny him.
And over it comes. Oh, looked rushed there. And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he certainly looks like a player in form. He's been a constant threat. He's scored one and could have had more except for the woodwork. I'm sure his manager will be pleased with him.
So, the ball rolling again. Newcastle trailing after the first half. Can they come up with a response here in the second? Sandro Tonali. Threads it nicely. And the keeper there to deal with it. But he's gone short with it. Could level it. Really good diving save. And time for the change now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Ebreki Eze. Coming onto the pitch, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Chow. Well read to put an end to that attack. Gyökeres. Well, it could be on for him here. And just like that, the break has stopped. Really top quality defending. Referee spotting the transgression. Jacob Ramsey. Using space on the opposite flank now.
Yeah, he's got a lovely ping on him, hasn't he?
That's a lovely ball. And this to level it. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, if we look at it again, you've got to say it's thoroughly deserved. They've been the better side of late, creating chances, and you just wondered when the goal was going to come.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. And conceding the throw-in. Sandro Tonali. And Newcastle pushing forward with options available. The delivery. Good pressure to win it back. Oh, good idea.
Please contact the nearest security guard.
Well, that is asking to be booked. Space for the Magpies in the wide position. Oh, beating him comprehensively. Counter-attacking possibilities. And that is a below-par pass.
Yeah, need to be better on the ball there, that's for sure.
Good bit of closing down. Gyökeres. Rice. Might take the lead. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Let's see about the delivery. Just over the crossbar with that effort. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Opportunity! And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save.
Well, the fans have been frustrated at times today, but they know the team need them. So those noise levels have just gone up for one final push.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can he put it away? Keeper had it covered. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And I think it's fair to say the pressure from the defender put him off a bit. Tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, a sensational stop!
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? His reflexes are absolutely outstanding.
Another corner. Playing it in. It might still be problematic. Well, no way through in the end. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, time just challenged magnificently. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? Terrific piece of anticipation. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Joe Willock. And it's opening up. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Time for a change then. Disappointing for the players on the centre that it didn't reach them. Can he put them in front? Oh, a smart piece of goalkeeping. And they can't be separated at the moment.
What a stop from the keeper. He does so well at this stage of the game too. Excellent work.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. That's a good pass. Newcastle come away with it. Harvey Barnes. Wissa has it. Perfect challenge. Well, the action is going to continue for a while. Might be a chance here. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given the time and space. You've got to question the defending. Could they have got a tackle in earlier? It's a wonderful solo effort though.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Guimaraes. Well, that one has promise. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Arsenal being afforded too much room. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and their many fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, I thought they deserved to win the game, didn't they? They played some really nice stuff. I thought they dominated the midfield area, and the work rate was excellent. It's a great result, that.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, he was one of the standouts for me. Sets the bar so high and demands more from his teammates on a regular basis. Thoroughly deserved the result.